that ginger fool. Turns out, yes, that GMA interview is being dragged into the lawsuit, and it could very well help them win. Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I am Andy Signor. Thanks to everybody who tuned in yesterday. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're getting excited for this lawsuit, this court appearance on Friday with the Heritage Foundation versus Prince Harry. Will they be able to get his records? Well, it turns out that this GMA interview that he did recently may actually help the Heritage Foundation unleash some of this stuff. Let's explain why. So here's Newsweek's own Jack Royston with the report coming in that, yes, it turns out his acknowledgement that he has considered U.S. citizenship has been brought up in the lawsuit over his use of drugs ahead of the court showdown. Duke of Sussex told Good Morning America last Friday he has thought about the move, which could be controversial because the conventional process would involve him ditching his titles, renouncing his allegiance to any foreign prince. However, one unexpected consequence has been that the Heritage Foundation has introduced his remarks into the lawsuit it filed against the Biden administration. The conservative think tank filed the Freedom of Information Act case against the Department of Homeland Security in an effort to force them to release Harry's visa records. We know this, right? Heritage argues that Harry's past use of drugs should have disqualified him from entering America and that therefore he was not candid or was given favorable treatment. Newsweek reached out for comments and via email. The DHS counters that revealing any individual's immigration information is a breach of privacy and has asked for the case to be thrown out. The two sides will fight it out this Friday, tomorrow, in a federal court in D.C., while the star of the show will likely be 2007. Harry will be out in Montecito. Now, this is what's interesting, because it's all about this breach of privacy, right? Now, Heritage legal team has indicated through a declaration that to the court that it will make the use of a transcript of the February 16th interview of the Duke on ABC's Good Morning America, in which the Duke of Sussex discusses potentially seeking United States citizenship. According to the court filing, he said on the show, American citizenship is a thought that has crossed my mind, but it isn't something that's high priority for me right now. A past DHS court filing, as seen by Newsweek, reads that the records are particularly sensitive because releasing them, even in part, would reveal Prince Harry's status in the United States, which Prince Harry has not disclosed. Well, until that GMA interview, right? So here's what happened. To break it down, and this is my take, my opinion, my conspiracy theory, whatever, but tell me what you think. Again, we are speculating a bit until tomorrow's big case, which we will react to. But sure looks like that GMA interview is revealing his status, right? Not only that, but other things he's revealed in Spare and elsewhere are now revealing the status. And that's really the big case for the Heritage Foundation as to why this is now fair use to provide to us. I want to continue with the reporting here, but that revelation of Harry's to say that, yeah, he's not a citizen, he's considering being a citizen, might have just opened up a floodgates of, well, okay, well then I guess this isn't private, is it? Specifically, the records would reveal the types of documents that Harry has used to travel to the United States, his admission status, and any immigration or non-immigration benefits that he may have sought. The filing said courts consistently hold that a person's visa or immigration status is private personal information exempt from disclosure. However, they've argued that Harry gave up his right to privacy, which he publicized in his drug taking and released in his Netflix show, footage of him making the plane journey to America. So they have the admittance of using the substances, footage of him traveling back and forth, showing that his status. Now we have the GMA interview, which acknowledges his own actual status and how he's considering American status. He's now revealed a lot about his privacy, that we want privacy.
We want privacy.
No, they don't. But this all now could come to a head and give the Heritage Foundation reasoning as to why the court should do it. And again, this court judge that they're seeing on Friday, appointed by Trump, might show you where they lean, even though they're not supposed to lean. Sometimes they do. Past court filing says that it comes about in the main because His Royal Highness voluntarily and for immense profit admitted in writing to the elements of any number of controlled substances violations. Indeed, some say has approached the point of bragging and encouraging the use. Filing continued to say the Duke of Sussex did so despite the fact that it is widely known that such admissions can have adverse immigration consequences, which we learned. Amy Winehouse was revoked. A lot of people have actually been, removed or pushed back. They had to change Kate Moss famously. deported. All this stuff has happened before, guys. Yes, he should know it has adverse immigration consequences for non-citizens, despite employing preeminent legal advisors on both sides of the Atlantic. So that's what it is. And again, coming in from Jack Royston, kudos to Jack. Once in a while, he does throw a bone to the other side. But yeah, the fact that this interview is also getting dragged in a lawsuit over this immigration status could be a big deal. I still am holding. Look, I'll say it this way. I'll believe it when I see it. I just think this is a long, big, hard road to win. I don't think he's going to get pushed out. The title's removed really does require the king to do such a thing, unless he were to actually change his status and become a citizen, which he's never going to do. So all of this is very, for me, hard to believe it would happen, but there is a chance. So you're saying there's a chance, to quote Jim Carrey, Dumb and Dumber. Yes, it seems like there is a chance. It is something that is now not out of the realm of possibility, and it's only gotten me more excited for tomorrow's hearing, which again, I think it's tomorrow at 3:30 in DC. We did have someone reach out. I hope they'll reach back out. We are going to try to do our best to recover from that courtroom if we can. So stay tuned for more updates regarding that case tomorrow. If you haven't already, now's the perfect time to make sure you've subscribed here to Popcorn Palace, hit the bell for all alerts, smash that thumbs up as well, and leave a comment down below. Depending on if we get access, maybe we'll go live. I don't know. We might just do a video. If nothing really happens, we'll still give you an update. So stay tuned for tomorrow's channel. We will obviously keep you updated on how this lawsuit prevails. But look, all of this is all coming to a head as we reiterate the fact that, yeah, look, they are desperate. Both Harry and Meghan are desperate over their future. And this is something I hadn't really gotten to get to before, which was Lady C correctly suggesting that they're increasingly appearing in public because their deal with Netflix is in danger. They need to be out there looking like popular figures that Netflix wants to keep on their Rolodex. She's spot on. They are in desperate straits as they come to terms with the prospect of no reconciliation with the royal family. They've tried to get back in with, we'll do royal duties part-time. Yeah, right. That's not happening. That got immensely blocked. And he got slammed for thinking that he could just sneak back into royal family and mend the rift. It's not happening. There's no way. So many people criticizing him for thinking this could happen. But yeah, this attempt is just nonsense. Lady C's had chances of reconciliation. The chances of them are laughable. When asked whether his recent moves could reconcile with family, Lady C said the couple is in desperate straits as their Netflix deal is in danger. Royal author told GB News, Harry and Meghan are in desperate straits at the moment. They are looking at a very empty diary for the future. Their deal with Netflix is in danger, and it's either going to be revised tremendously downwards for them or it's going to be terminated. She's right on the money there because a lot of people, they're going to remove it. I think there's a very likely chance that they just give them a much smaller deal to keep them in the fold and have the options open because Netflix is smart. I know we all hate them. We don't like them, but Netflix doesn't try to make enemies like Spotify did. They want to seem, like they're pro talent, even if the talent is bad. So I think that's very likely that this is going to be tremendously downsized, but doesn't stop for the fact that yes, they are indeed in desperate straits. They are Harry specifically getting slammed for this idea that he could just come in and help part-time for his ailing father. Look, there's a part of me that's like, well, yeah, of course you want to offer that, but not publicly. And his team seemed to be the one that actually leaked it out there to make it seem like, see, I'm trying to help. If you offered that privately and we never knew, then good on him. He's doing what a son should do. But he did it for PR. That's why he did it. And no one's buying it. No one's going to accept it. It's not happening. So what do you think of all this? And are you excited for Friday? What do you think? Do you think there's going to be a chance? And do you think this GMA interview he did helped his cause at all? I want to hear your thoughts. What are the odds? Hit that button if you haven't already done it, the bell, and the button for subscribe. Make sure you select all. Smash the thumbs up. Make sure you are still subscribed. Leave your comments down below. I want to see them. And stay tuned. We got lots more royalty here on Popcorn Palace and a lot of other great coverage of other stories over on Popcorn Planet. Hope you'll watch us all. Thank you guys so much for watching and stay tuned for more.